Okay. Okay, I'm going to be reading Second Out-of-State Teen Dropped at Omaha Hospital. Ready? A Michigan mother drove roughly 12 hours to Omaha so she could abandon her 13-year-old son at a hospital under the state's unique safe haven law, Nebraska officials said Monday. The boy from the Detroit area is the second teenager from outside Nebraska and 18th child overall abandoned in the state since the law took effect in July. I certainly recognize and can commiserate and empathize with families across our state and across the country who are obviously struggling with parenting issues. But this is not the appropriate way of dealing with them, whether you're in Nebraska or whether you're in another state, said Todd Laundrie, who heads the state's Department of Health and Human Services Division of Children and Family Services. There is no sign the boy was in immediate danger before he was abandoned early Monday. But an investigation into the boy's situation was still continuing, Laundrie said. The boy has been placed in an emergency shelter. Laundrie said the family doesn't appear to have ties to Nebraska, and he wasn't sure if the family had sought to help Michigan first. And he wasn't sure if the family had sought help in Michigan first. State officials have met with the boy's mother, Laundrie said, but wouldn't immediately address her reasons for leaving her son. He said he believed the boy's parents were married, but wasn't sure if the father agreed to the decision. Regardless of why or how, our focus remains on the safety of the child, he said. Creighton University Medical Center spokesman Lisa Stites said she did not know any additional details about the boy abandoned at her hospital early Monday. Last week, a 14-year-old girl from Iowa was left at an Omaha hospital by her grandparents. The girl has since been returned to her family. Nebraska's safe haven law is unlike similar laws in that it allows anyone, not just a parent, to drop off a child of any age at any state-licensed hospital without fear of prosecution for abandonment. The law doesn't absolve anyone of other charges like abuse or neglect. In Nebraska, several of the parents or guardians who have left children cited uncontrollable behavioral problems. An out-of-work widower who left 9 of his 10 children said he simply felt overwhelmed by his responsibilities. That man, Gary Staten, has asked a judge to allow him to visit his children. State officials have stressed that the safe haven law should be used only for children in immediate danger. Some worry the broadly written law could make the state a dumping ground for unwanted children. State officials have said parents and caregivers need to understand there is no guarantee an abandoned child could be returned to them if they change their minds. They have encouraged parents to seek other resources before resorting to abandonment. If you're reading along at home, line 43, it says the have, that's a typo, it's they have. They have encouraged parents to seek other resources before resorting to abandonment. Lawmakers have spoken about the need to re-examine the law, but the legislature doesn't reconvene until January. Governor Dave Heinemann has been reluctant to call a rare special session. Laundrie declined to comment on whether a special session was needed, but he did say Monday that a new law is needed to specifically address infants in danger. 2 children coming from out of state is clear evidence changes are needed, he said. We need to get back to the intent of the law, he said. The intent of the law was always the protection of newborns in immediate danger of being harmed. The end. You should probably watch this and try to read along at home. Please pay special attention to the pronunciation. See ya.